Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
Hi, this is Jack Berry for Michigan Golfer TV, and today I am with Kevin O'Brien, who has moved a little farther north to True North Golf Club up in northern Michigan outside of Petoskey. Kevin?
Great to be with you, Jack, as always.
Well, Kevin was at St. Ives and Tullymore and did a fabulous job there, and I'm sure he will do the same up at True North. So tell me some about your plans there.
Well, the new ownership group that took over last year is very dedicated to make this the finest golfing experience in the Midwest and in the United States. It's a very eclectic group from all over the United States, and they have big plans. And we're starting off getting the hospitality building 2 golf cottages. They'll each sleep 8 people, 4 bedrooms, their own bathrooms for each bedroom, and they're very well appointed, very nicely done.
Now tell us about the golf course, and Jim Eng is the designer who also did Tullymore and has become a good friend of mine thanks to Kevin. And Kevin's very close to Jim Eng, great designer.
Well, it made it pretty easy to move up there and talk about the golf course. Jim Eng does such a wonderful job. He takes a piece of land and is not afraid to push the envelope from a design standpoint and do some things that you don't see at other golf courses. And I think it's when you walk off a Jim Eng design golf course, the customer's looking, boy, what did I just play? And I can't wait to come back and challenge it again. What you'll see at True North, you'll see Jim's typical bunkers that you'll see at different golf courses, but the elevation changes are so dramatic, and how he blended that in with his design is very artistic and fun to play.
Well, it's fun to play putt on his greens, too.
They really are. You've got to make sure you're on the right tier. And if you are on the right tier, it gives you a good opportunity to make a birdie putt or a par, depending on what you're on as far as the regulation. But fun golf course.
Well, I know a doctor that I go to right close here to Providence. He has a cottage up there, and he loves playing at True North.
You know what? It's been very pleasant. I emailed the owners last night. I probably had 7 people come up to me and say, this is our favorite golf course in the state of Michigan, and they've played them all. So that was very fun to hear, since I've only been on the job for 5 days. So.
Now, is the snow off up there, or what's happening?
There's less snow than there is in the Grand Rapids area. I was really pleasantly surprised. I've been going up there for the last 3 weeks, so we should get an early start. Usually it's May 1st. Last year they opened up April 1st. So I'm thinking probably mid-April, unless something happens dramatic.
What do you think is, how does the golf industry look to you at this point early in the season?
I think we're starting to see some turns. It'll be gradual, but we're seeing some positive things happen downstate here in Detroit. That Harbor Springs area where I'm moving to, what an area to be. I mean, is there a better place to spend your summer and your falls? I haven't got into winter sports yet, so I can't give you a report on that. But, you know, we're attracting people from all over the United States up there and that are customers of ours.
You think that Pure Michigan is helping that?
There's no doubt about it, and in continuing to put those dollars in there for those resorts is very, very important. I saw it 2 years ago when they jumped the amount of money they were putting in there, and then I saw a little decline last year when they dropped the amount of money they were putting into that program. So there's no doubt that it helps.
Well, they've found some, I don't know where, in the piggy bank or what, but they gave it another boost this year. So.
Well, you know, the state of Michigan has such a wonderful amenity here, and with these golf courses that we have, and we need to be able to tell that story. And I know it costs money to tell the story, but once we get those people here and they find out about it, we all benefit from it greatly.
What about the gas prices? Do you think, what kind of an effect is that going to have?
That's a concern. That's out there. You know, when they're talking $4, that may have an effect, definitely. But when I think people put it together and they're traveling in a foursome and they split it up, it's not as big a deal. But there's still that, it puts that fear in their head that, oh boy, what's it going to cost me to travel? The other thing is, though, you're going to get some people that aren't traveling to Europe, that maybe are usually taking their vacations or flying somewhere in the United States. They're going to think twice about maybe staying home and playing golf in Michigan. I just heard someone say that there's a $400 surcharge if you travel to Europe on top of your ticket price. So when you take that in consideration, it may give them reason to stay here.
Yeah, you don't have to pass through any border or anything when you're going to northern Michigan.
No passport needed to go to True North.
Well, Kevin is the general manager up at True North, and he's also the head of the merchandise operation, and he is one of the, well, just look at him. Now, does he look great? He has the has, 5 times he's been merchandise Pro of the Year in Michigan?
Yes, it was a great honor. I just received my 5th one, and I'm looking forward to merchandising up in Harbor Springs. I think that it's a different market, and what we can do in there, and John Myers, the head professional director of golf, has already got some great ideas going, and we'll just keep taking it from there and get that True North logo out there for everybody to wear.
Well, you've got a nice logo there.
We do have a great logo, and I've just learned about what it meant with a compass and pointing true north, and good fit.
All right. It's Kevin O'Brien, the general manager at True North Golf Club.